Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how to access and utilize Google Calendar using your UCSB Gmail. And so the first part of this video will show you how to access the Google Calendar. And so you're going to want to go ahead and get yourself to a Google webpage that looks just like this. And go ahead and click the top right 9 dots in the upper right hand corner. And this will show you all of the G Suite applications that are available to you, but today we're just focusing on the Google Calendar, so go ahead and click on that. And once you've clicked on it, it'll prompt you to a login page, and go ahead and log into your UCSB Gmail. And now that you're in Google Calendar, this next segment of the video will show you some features of Google Calendar that can help you stay organized. We really recommend utilizing Google Calendar to organize your life, especially as it is very important to keep track of how you're organizing your day-to-day activities, otherwise it may completely pass you by. And so here on the left are your calendars that you've created, and then the other calendars that people share with you, for example, your family members, your coworkers, your friends, so on and so forth. And so this is actually where you'll want to create calendars for different types of things, for example, like the weeks in the quarter, your classes, and your personal calendar, what I like to call me time. So I'm going to go ahead and create a week, classes, and personal calendar for myself, and I'll show you how to input these events into calendars. So to create a calendar, you'll want to scroll down to the left where it says Other Calendars right over here, and click the plus button that's located right near it. So this button right here. And then go ahead and click Create New Calendar. And now type in the title of your calendar. So I'm creating week, classes, and now once you're all done with that, go ahead and click the left pointing arrow at the top left of your screen, and it should bring you back to your calendar. And now as you can see, all of the calendars we just created are right here on the left. And then if you want to change any of the colors, you can just click these 3 dots and then you can just change the colors. And I'm personally okay with these colors, so I'm going to leave it as is. Now that we've created all of our calendars, I'm going to show you how to input events into your calendars. And so I'm going to start with weeks, since I believe that the weeks in the quarter are one of the most important things to know. Now you're going to want to go ahead and scroll to the top of your calendar and go ahead and click on the date and go ahead and type in week 1 and make sure that the end date is for that Friday. So the Friday would be the 3rd. And then you're going to also want to make sure that you're inputting these events into the correct calendar. So for example, I'm writing weeks, so I'm going to make sure that's under my weeks calendar. And then go ahead and click save, and there you go. There's your week 1. And now I highly recommend doing this for every week in our quarter system, as it is a great reminder of where we're at in the quarter. And so next, I will show you how to create recurring events like classes in your calendars. And so, for example, one of my classes is from 12:30 to 1:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays. And so I'm going to want to scroll down to that time and go ahead and put 12:30 to 1:45. And so I'm going to type that in. And I believe it is writing lecture. There, so you're going to want to hit more options. Click does not repeat. Scroll down to custom, and then select the days that they meet. So my class meets Monday and Wednesday, and make sure that you say it ends on June 5th, because that's when all UCSB instruction ends, and finals begin 6th to the 12th. And make sure everything looks right. And then there you go. I have a recurring event every Monday and Wednesday for the next 10 weeks. I also highly recommend creating recurring events of when you'll do your homework, study for classes, review lecture notes, as this creates some sort of structure and organization to your days. So now that I've showed you how to input recurring events like classes, I'm going to go ahead and create my classes. And so now that I've inputted all my classes, I'd like to show you how to add single events for things such as working out, journaling, painting, or anything you consider me time. And so I understand that as students, days can get very busy, and by the time you recognize it, it's time for bed. So I believe creating specific times for your self-care is vital to our success. And so to create a single event, you'll click on the day. And so, for example, let's see, I think I would like to journal after my sociology class. And go ahead and click what you would like to do. Journal. And make sure that it's under the correct calendar. So under my personal. And I think I could do it for about an hour and a half. And go ahead and click save. And so there's like the one-time event that I have. Now, before I end, I'd also like to share some additional tips, such as changing the color of a specific lecture for important things just like finals. So you want to double click and then click whatever color. I like to use red because I feel like it just, alerts me. And also don't forget to share your calendars with friends. You may be far away from your friends that you've made in Santa Barbara, and so sharing your calendar is just a way for you to keep in touch with them. And then also be kind to yourself. So move uncompleted tasks or assignments that you weren't able to do that day. So for example, if I wasn't able to do journaling this day, be like, okay, I can actually do journaling after my section. And so that's all that I have for you today. Thank you for watching.